Hey, you guys. This is another episode of Advice from a Distance, and I am your host, Jadon Giuseppe. And I have a special guest, one of my favorite female rappers, I swear, Cake Swag. Give it up for Cake Swag, you guys. Hey. Yeah, so let's just hop right into it, okay? Question number one. How did you come up with the name Cake Swag?
So this is actually an interesting story. Everybody thinks my name is Cake Swag because I have a big butt. That is not why my name is Cake Swag. So my classmates in high school, we had like the breakfast group. So
Okay.
everybody had like a breakfast nickname. And my nickname was Pancake because I was very pretty, but I was a late bloomer. So I had no titties, no butt, no nothing. Like I didn't have anything. So they used to call me Pancake, Cake for short. This is before cake meant like having money or
Right.
anything like that. So it didn't have like any other connotation behind it. So it was just cake. But I was always like super duper like vintage and a little retro. That was just like the style I had. So they used to call me like Cake Swag.
Yes.
And then it just kind of stuck with me.
Yes, and
Yeah.
the swag is definitely on point.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank
Yes,
you.
always, always, always. Oh my God. So and let's please talk about the swag because it really is on point. You guys, please go check out her videos and everything like that. I just actually posted one of her freestyles, one of my favorites, the hot shower freestyle. I am in love with that
Oh.
freestyle. And the reason why I'm in love with that freestyle is because like there was like it was so unique. It had like vocals in it,
Yeah.
in a way. Like the way she was rapping, like there was the melody was just amazing. I'm just like, oh, she got this in the
That's
bag,
my
y'all.
favorite like cadence.
Yes, I'm like, she got this in the bag, y'all. All right, so question number two. When did you realize that you could rap?
Um, Honestly, like I didn't even I knew I was rapping, but I didn't think much of it. Like in school, we used to all freestyle on the school bus.
Of course, of course.
And everybody's always like, yo, Cake, drop a freestyle. Yo, Cake, drop a freestyle. I'm like, all right, I got you. All the time, every single day. So after school, I'm on the bus and they're banging on the seats and I'm freestyling. But I didn't like think much of it. Everybody, I want to say that like all my peers and my family members, they saw something in me before I saw something in myself.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't take it seriously at all. And then like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now, I started like a little bartending group. And the girls that I bartended with, they were like, "Oh, we want you to make a anthem for the team."
mm-hmm.
So I made like a little anthem called Barbie's Anthem. I dropped the song, and it went crazy. Like I was getting so much feedback from it. I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" And they're like, "We want more music. We want more music." So then I just kind of dived in it.
It took off right there.
Took off,
Yes,
yeah.
that is an interesting story. And
Yep.
oh my God, that's so interesting. I actually, you know what's so funny? Because I actually want to go get my bartending license.
You should.
That's so funny.
I think
Like,
you should.
I literally am about to do that. I think my class starts in November or something like that. But I'm like super serious about that. I was thinking about it last year, but I haven't done it yet. So I'm like, maybe I should do that. You just confirmed it. I'm doing it, you guys.
Yeah,
I'm about
and
to
I
be a
think
bartender now.
you should. You should. And I think bartending is perfect because you can move anywhere and
Exactly.
get a job.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's super
You
dope.
don't have to worry about whether or not you'll be able to find a job in your field. Blah, blah,
Right.
blah. You can always find some place to bartend.
Exactly.
Period. Even if
Exactly.
you decide not to stay there, you have somewhere to go
Right.
until you can find somewhere else. Like,
That part.
you're never asked out.
Period. Okay. Yes. Okay. So this is a difficult one, you guys. Um, how do you handle challenges in the industry?
Oh,
And it could be any challenge. I mean, just anything. You know, challenges are everywhere.
honestly, like I try, and it's a lot easier said than done. I try to take everything like with a grain of salt. I try to like not let it get to me. But the problem is like as an artist and like anybody in like who does anything in artistry, like we're people pleasers.
Right.
Like we do this because we like how it makes us feel,
Exactly.
and we want other people to feel how we feel.
Exactly.
So it's like it's hard.
Mhm.
It's dealing with challenges or like negative feedback, people not liking your
Oh
stuff.
my God.
Um,
You
you
get
know,
that?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Where?
Most of the
Oh,
time.
let me know. I'll show their whole. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, no, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. It's it's like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because obviously, like everything that you do as an artist, you don't do it with any malicious intent.
Right.
You do it because you want people to hear it, you want them to like it, you want it to be a vibe. Because music is like the first form of therapy ever.
Exactly.
You know, so you want people to connect with you. But like what I'm starting to learn is that no matter how much you do, no matter how good you are, there's always gonna be someone who isn't into what you're doing.
Right.
Someone who doesn't like it. And I think for me, it's just like I've just been developing that thick skin. And I just think it's something that's going to come over time. Like,
right.
with every challenge, like, I can't say that I've been able to just, like, bounce back or that it didn't bother me and like I was okay right away because that's never been the case for me.
Right.
You know, like I will say that like sometimes I am like negatively affected. I just like make sure that I work through it and come out on top of every situation.
Absolutely.
Whether it be like it took me like 20 minutes to get over it or it took me 2 weeks. But
right.
Just gotta do it.
That part. That part. Yes. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
We can do it.
All right. We'll do an easy one right now, and then we're gonna get into another hard one. So this one would be, what is your zodiac sign?
I am a Virgo gang.
Y'all know I had to ask that. Of course, I already did research on her because, you know, I'm interviewing her, and I already knew that, so I had to ask that question. Well, I asked everybody that question, but this was definitely special because I'm a Virgo, too. Did you already have a birthday? Of course, because we're in Libra season now, so happy belated birthday, babe.
Thank you. Happy belated birthday
Thank
to you also.
Yes, Virgo gang, okay? All right, so now this is definitely probably the hardest question that I do have for you. How do you handle dating in the industry?
Oh.
Eek.
There's 2 different types of dating in the industry.
Okay, let's go.
Like as an artist, there's you dating someone who like being in a relationship with someone who's not an artist, and then there's being in a relationship with someone who's also an artist.
Oh my goodness.
I will say like as far as dating with somebody who's not an artist, sometimes it's hard because like they have like problems with your schedule. You know, like they want to see you at certain times.
Right.
And like say you set a date and you're supposed to meet them at 8, but you had a session at 6.
Right.
And it's 9 o'clock and you're still in the studio.
Right.
You know, things happen. I feel like to be someone who's a non-artist dating an artist, like, or and vice versa, you have to have a lot of patience.
Absolutely,
you know, You have to have a lot of patience. You have to really like them.
Yeah.
Because like you're gonna have to put up with some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know,
we can't cuss.
I dated.
We can't cuss.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Don't edit that one out.
Some BS. I did date this one guy, and I remember I had a show. So he came with me to the show, and another artist there was kind of like flirting with me a little bit.
Oh no.
And he couldn't handle it. He got mad. He like hemmed the guy up and was like,
"Oh, it became a thing."
I'm like,
"Oh, it was a thing."
Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing. I was like, well, I won't be invited back here.
Okay.
But no, I had to break it off just because it was just one of those things where like if you're dating an artist, you know that this person, whether it's a guy or girl, they're gonna be getting a lot of attention.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you have to be a very secure person to date an artist. As far as like in the industry or like in music in general, even on a local level, like, you know, artists, sometimes we have like crushes on other artists and
of
things
course.
like that.
It happens.
It happens, and it always gets like a little bit tricky because it's like it's one of those things like, okay, do you actually like this person or do you like this person because you like their artistry? And you know what? No, for real.
Oh, that is so good. I've done a few.
Yes,
I've done a few. Okay.
Like, you'll be hearing somebody, you be like, oh my gosh, like this person, like
they're dope and what they do,
music,
right?
I love what they do. I love their aura. I love their energy.
Right.
And you think you like them because you like their artistry. You know what I mean? So I feel like that happens a lot just because like we already have that like common ground of both being into music.
Right.
So sometimes it works out because we understand.
Right.
So, you know, like if I'm in the stew or vice versa, or I'm at an interview or something like that, and I'm not active, they can't get in contact with me, so on and so forth. We understand.
Right.
Like there's like certain things less you have to work through in regards to like being with another artist. But
do you feel like, sorry to cut you off, do you feel like the non-industry or the industry, which one do you feel like has the biggest ego? that you have to feed? Because it's still two different egos, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends because it's two different types of egos.
Mm-hmm.
I think that like non-industry, sometimes you have to do more reassuring.
Yeah.
You have to reassure your partner more.
They're good.
Yeah, that they're good. That like I'm not worried about what's going on over here. This person, that person. Like I'm focused on you.
Right.
I care about you
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. You have to do more of that reassuring with somebody. Um, who's like not in the industry. But on the flip side, people who are in the industry, like they want their ego stroked too.
Yeah,
like,
but and by other things too,
yeah,
all the time.
exactly. Like
So you gotta worry about that too
they want
sometimes.
you they want you to be there, like obviously you're their number one fan or you're supposed to be, but they want like that heavy promotion of their music. Like they want
And you got your own thing going, so it's like,
Exactly.
hold on, I can't flood my timeline with
So it gets it gets a little tricky. It does. It is tricky.
Yeah, it's super tricky. Now,
There's two
like,
different types of egos.
yes,
to me.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I would think that the non-industry would be, to me, well, from my experience, it would be simpler because, as long as the trust is there, you know what I'm saying, and they got your back and everything is great, then they should understand and they support. I was in a relationship with somebody for 4 years who supported everything that I did. And I also was in a relationship before with someone for 4 years that was in the industry. We was in like a group together. And it was it was a lot more complicated for some reason. It was like we fought, there was jealousy, competition. It just didn't work. It was just kind of sad. That was my biggest heartbreak. Shout out to my number one heartbreak. But it's your status now, though. If you don't mind answering, I don't know if you want to answer that.
No, it's okay. Right now, I'm single.
Team single.
I am, but I am. I'm talking. I'm doing a little razzle.
Okay,
dazzle, getting
okay.
my feet wet. Seeing, cause it takes me a while to like really get comfortable with somebody. Like I have to learn them like inside and out. So I am, kind of trying to see what's up with somebody, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I'm learning that right now too.
Yeah.
Like you got to see how it goes because I'm used to like jumping into
Jumping into
something. Like I
something.
did that recently, and we kind of had to fall back from each other, and I had to send them back to California, and
Back to California.
and I mean, it's kind of like it's not sad to me. It's kind of like cute. Like if you come back, you come back. If you don't, you don't. My thing is like right now, I'm just so good and focused on like work and everything like that, and.
And I think, like, for me, I feel like sometimes people, when they're talking, there's like this unspoken thing that people think that they're together. Whereas me, I'm super duper old school. If you didn't say the words out your mouth, like, will you be my girlfriend?
Right.
Then I'm single.
Right. That
There's
part.
that too. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I feel like there's both of those. And I feel like one of them's like more of a blurred line in today's society. You feel like when you're talking to somebody often and you're spending a lot of time with them, so on and so forth, that means that you all are together. No, you're not together until you have physically, said that you want to commit yourself to this person.
Right, that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that one. Definitely agree with that one. You guys know we could stay on this topic all day.
We really could.
We really could. No shade, you know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go on to the next question, and then this is gonna be the last question. And after that, I want Cake Swag to, promote everything. I want her to tell you guys what's going on next. Let me just get into this question. So, what can we expect next from Cake Swag? And this is gonna be your time to let us know what you have coming up next and to promote anything that you want. Because I know you just had a video, ice cream. Amazing. Freaking video, you guys. Oh my God. And hold on, let me ask you one question before you answer that. Do you usually how often do you put out a freestyle? Because it seems like you do a freestyle like every week.
I do, yep. So I drop a freestyle every single week. I write every day.
Yes.
And I drop a freestyle every single week. I think that as an artist, you should be working on your craft every single week. You should be putting things out there all the time for feedback. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be like your best work yet.
Right.
But like just how athletes have to work out every day, just how they have like scrimmages once or twice a week. We as artists, we have to do the same thing.
Right.
So like when I drop my freestyles, there's some of my favorites. Sometimes I don't like them that much, but I have to force myself to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because the more that I do it, the better I'll be. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and honestly, it's kind of when you spoke about challenges, dropping so many freestyles is helping me deal with challenges because
Yeah,
I'm getting more feedback, some
absolutely.
good, some bad, but it's helping me gain that thick skin that I need to be, successful and have longevity in the industry. So I do drop a freestyle every single week. Ice cream. I'm so glad you like
You're
that
so
video.
dope. You're so dope. Like, yo, seriously, I'm telling y'all, you're dope. Like, it's
Thank
happening.
you.
I know, like, I feel different. I feel vibes. And I'm telling you, like, certain people I'm around, like, I literally, people that come on my show is for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I really believe, and this is the next. Like, this is really the next thing. Like, I'm so serious. So, shout out to you, for real.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm glad you liked ice cream.
I
Ice
love
cream.
it.
That project was my baby.
I
That
love
project was
it.
my baby.
The video was everything.
Shout out to all the kids, all the ice cream kids. I love you guys, and shout out to
Hi, ice
my
cream kids.
team. Shout out to my team. We really worked super hard on that. So, candy cake season is my project.
Oh, already candy cakes.
Yes, that is the next project to drop. I'm dropping the project at the end of November. I do have a surprise video that will be dropping beforehand, and then I'm going to have a release party with New Era, which is super duper dope. And that'll be on December 8th.
Oh, absolutely amazing. We can't wait. I know I can't wait. And probably a bonus question that just came to my mind, because you know I'm dope like that. Who would you want to work with, locally or like you can name like 3 people that you would love to work with. That would be like a dream collaboration to you.
Oh my
It could
gosh.
be locally or mainstream.
Okay, I really want to work with Chance the Rapper. I love me some Chance the Rapper.
Yes.
I love him.
Yes.
I want to work with Tierra Whack, and she's a rapper out of Philly. I
Okay.
think
Shout out to
she's
Philly.
super dope. And then I also want to work with Toby Lou. He's also from Chicago. So those are like
Okay.
my dream
Get it.
collabs.
Get it.
I'm putting it in the air. I'm putting it in the air. I still have music with them. I'm putting it out there. I'm speaking it into
Manifest
existence.
it. Yes, and it's gonna happen.
On a local level, honestly, anybody that I want to work with on a local level, I just feel like, we have social media, we have the tools to get in contact with each other.
Right.
So any collabs that I want locally, all of them, I'm gonna make sure that I reach out to people. To work with them, just to kind of, let's build some of these bridges in the city. Let's put out some super dope music.
I would love it.
You
I would
know?
love to see. I would love to see you and one of the artists I used to work with. Well, I still do work with her, very close to her. High Key Doll. I think you guys just have
What's her name?
her name is High Key Doll.
High Key Doll.
You guys just have like a similar and she's super cool and sweet. You would love her.
Why does that sound? Is she from Boston?
Yeah, she's from Boston. Okay. If you go to my page, me and her actually have a song together, and we did a video together. So yeah, she's super just genuine and really, really sweet and really cool and fun to work with. Like
High Key Doll. Okay, I'm gonna look her up.
That because you guys just have that similar, that little thing going on. Like, you got the chocolate, she's red bone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it would just look real cute. It would look mad. It would look super dope. Like, for real, for real. So, did you want to promote anything else? Did you want to speak on anything else?
I'll just say, so you can find me on all streaming platforms at Cakeswag, CAKESWAGG, 2 G's, Cakeswag with 2 G's. That's on all streaming platforms. That's my social media on everything as well. Also for Tuesdays, like we were speaking about, I do drop freestyles. You can feel free to send me any instrumental that you want to hear. I'll do a cover to it. I don't mind. I think that that's a lot of fun. I don't care what genre it is. And yeah.
That's it? Oh
That's
my
it.
goodness. This was like such an amazing interview. I waited, you guys, for this. I didn't even want to speak on it, but I didn't drop any other interviews for a while because I was literally waiting for Cakeswag. I was like, I'm not doing no interviews with anybody else until I get Cakeswag here.
And listen, let me tell you, we was struggling to get in here. We was struggling.
Nah, it is all good. Trust me, I definitely understand. Trust me, my team went through the most too. Like, it's been a real situation, but you come out on top, right? You exactly. It's like it's time. It's definitely that time.
Absolutely.
I feel great. I know you feel great.
I feel really good.
You know,
I
Virgo
feel really, really
Virgo
good.
vibes. I know it's just everything's about to happen, you guys. So
Winning season.
yes, yes, indeed. So on that note, you guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you go follow Cake Swag. Make sure you support Cake Swag.
Please.
Make sure you like, comment on all Cake Swag stuff. It's really amazing, you guys. I'm telling you, you are not going to be mad at me. The first song y'all check out, y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, this is she is it. She's lit. All right. So on that note, my advice from a distance for you guys would be: do you have advice from a distance for the kids that are coming up behind you?
Yes. I will say, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Do not stop. Like once you pick up that momentum, keep going. But remember that what you're doing is for you. Although yes, we are people pleasers and we want everybody else to be happy, you're still doing this for you. So don't stop doing what you're doing. Do not try not to get discouraged. Even if you are discouraged, work through your discouragement. Work through it. Like work through your anxiety, depression, sadness. Unsure, anything you're unsure about. Just work through it. Just keep going. On days that some days are gonna be hard. Some days are gonna be super hard, and
Definitely.
you're just not gonna want to do it. But do it anyway. Like my advice for any artist coming up is do it anyway. And honestly, if people don't if you have people who you feel like should be supporting you and they're not supporting you, that's okay.
Right.
Because what you'll learn, and I learned, there's gonna be people that come out of nowhere who genuinely want to see you and genuinely support you. Like we're having this interview right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my advice from a distance would be keep going. It's okay to be honest with yourself about how you feel, but no matter what is going on around you, don't make excuses for yourself. Just keep going.
Keep it going, Nike it, and just do it, baby. All right, you know what I'm saying? So my advice from a distance would be to love one another genuinely, unconditionally. Stop burning bridges. Stop, sending hate in people's directions. You know what I'm saying? Try to vibrate on as high of energy as possible because we all need that, and we all are going through something at the end of the day. And we're doing this because we all want to find an escape, you know what I'm saying? And we all want to share something with one another, and it should be love, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So the hate got to stop. Less hating, more loving, all right?
More loving for sure.
All right, you guys, this has been another episode of Advice from a Distance. I am your host, Jadon Giuseppe, and I want to give a special thanks to my guest, Cake Swag. You are AfaD family, iCrown family, and you can come back and return anytime you want to.
Thank you.
Absolutely, okay?
Appreciate
Love
that.
you guys. Hey.